Yes, this bitch just woke up.
Hey, honey, Melissa. What happened? Oh, I've been resting. Hey, Queen. T, if you want to big box me, I was gonna show them some of the damage.
Oh, okay.
Literally annoyed as fuck. Sat in traffic for literally over an hour and a half. And when I tell you that place was packed, I'll show you where I went and donated to.
Why is it
Hold
not
on.
letting me big box you?
It did.
It did?
Yeah.
I'm still showing you in the little box. But you're in the big box?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so it's not showing big box for everybody else, just you.
Let's stop big boxing. Okay, try it again, T.
Not
Shrink
again.
me and then.
Well, it doesn't even give me the option to shrink you because it's not. Oh, she left.
Okay, now try.
Okay.
Do you see it now? Do you see it?
I think it's me.
Maybe restart?
Yeah, let me reset real quick.
It's up on the hill.
Oh my goodness.
Hang on. There's our airport.
Oh my god. Did you have any damage at your house?
No. It was a confirmed F4.
Wow. It's a wonder there wasn't any damage at your house.
And one of our firefighters lost his life last night responding. We went and we went and took some stuff up there today. I'll show you guys. This is the auditorium where they were accepting. Some of the victims were there. Yes, my mom's okay. My mom got power back. South Laurel High School. This is traffic downtown.
Wow.
Literally, you can't even get through. It's so bad. I was gonna show you. That's what the whole town on that side looks like. You see the road right there? You couldn't go through there. You had to actually get up on the hill.
That's crazy.
When I tell you they're coming in and they confirmed it was an F4 today. And when I tell you that some of the victims were at the church, we did go to the church and try to drop off some stuff, but they're not accepting it there because first responders and things are bringing things in for those victims. But when I tell you it was so sad, it broke my heart. When I went into the auditorium, and I'll be posting that video, but I am going to have to cut it because there are children.
Yeah.
There is a lot of children in there. When I tell you those victims were sitting on those bleachers, so grateful for a hot meal because they were serving like our whole community. Like people were coming together, bringing cat food, dog food, things like that, and clothes. When I tell you the victims, it was sad to see them. Some of them were just a mess. When I say a mess, it was devastating.
I can't imagine because
I can show it.
they have nothing today, literally, except for their life.
Correct. This is the photos from the damage. We'll continue to go through. That's our airport. A lot of our medical copters is completely wiped. That's some of our buildings. And we did go inside the auditorium. Let me make sure there ain't no children in that picture. Hold on. I will cut the photos, the video footage.
Yeah.
But this is where they were accepting donations. And see, we went in there and we wheeled in waters and toothbrush. We did like alcohol. We did peroxide. We did toilet paper and paper towels. We did some Q-tips, things like that. First aid kit.
Yeah.
20 have been confirmed dead. Yes. And some of the victims were up here on the right side. They were on the bleachers because they were serving them hot meals. I'm trying to get them some food and things like that in there. It was very emotional for a lot of people. When I tell you that so many people came together to pass out stuff for those victims, they have opened up several different places for them to stay. And then they're going to call in cleanup crews. Probably, it'll likely be severely injured. Our hospital is, when I tell you, pray for those nurses and those doctors. They had to shut the hospital down due to how bad this. Yes, Robin. Yes. Yes. A friend of mine had reached out and she had posted on Facebook. Her mom, gratefully, she is alive, but they had to amputate her legs today because the wind picked her up and slammed her into a transformer. from the hurricane, from the tornado. It was like one of those fallen transformer things, those big metal things.
Yeah.
And it crushed her legs, and she had to have surgery today. But thankfully, she is alive, and that's the main thing. A lot of people didn't make it. A lot of people did not make it. That was a massive. We've never ever had that type of storm. So it was a shock. And when I say downtown, my nerves were tore the fuck up today. Oh my god. I told Mama J when we were going through that, I was like, I just want to puke.
Yeah.
I just want to throw up. Because my nerves, you know how when your nerves get so upset? Literally, it's so backed up and blocked off. There were like people hauling like tin and things from like the buildings and things. Um and some fucking idiot, they were looking for this guy who raided the pet store last night and stole a bunch of pets during the tornado.
What?
Yes. So they were looking for that, and the governor had to put out a statement saying we will prosecute percent because they're looting buildings and stealing equipment. When I tell you downtown was such a mess, it was a mess. I have never blocked off with these big, you know, those big orange cones?
Yeah.
Yes. When I tell you it was just one lane when typically it's two, we had to sit there for over an hour and a half trying to get through because even when the light was green, we were still sitting there. Trying to get to that side of town. The firefighters, we stopped and took them water. They were just grateful. They were very upset, tired. You could tell they were just exhausted. Exhausted. They had like all their firefighter equipment, like their firefighter outfits, were laying on the ground, soaking wet from just like it was just a scene I have never seen. Literally, it was insane. I love you too. And they had the schools, like our schools here are open for victims dropped off, and some of them are opening up to like having the victims come and stay and keeping a warm place for them. They're bringing in blankets and things like that. The gear dry is heavy. Yes. Yes. Oh man, it was so bad. It was so bad. I was like, when I tell you I felt like sitting there today in that traffic, I just was like, I told Mama J, I was like, my nerves are shot at this point. Because running across town and back, trying to get to that side of town was a fucking literal nightmare. It was a nightmare. Everybody was going and trying to take pictures, and the asset area where the tornado happened, they're trying to keep, like, you can park up on the hill and take photos. My mom is good. She's got power. Her power's back on. She was with me. But like you could park up on top of the hill to take pictures, but there were people literally trying to go down in there and access the fucking area when they're still actively searching for people. I was like, that's fucking insane to me. That's just disrespectful. Like, don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Let the first responders do their job and try to locate everybody.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah.
Right, like have some respect for those families. They just lost everything they fucking had and they've worked for their entire life. There's not a home standing. Not one.
Yeah, I'm okay, Brett.
Yes, they're trained for that. They've been out there all day trying to locate people. They confirmed 20 unalived.
Your friends are not supposed to be first.
So they're still assessing the mayor. He was out there today, and some people came in with like jeeps and things that had water and things for in that area that first responders allowed in for the victims, because a lot of them are still trying to go through their homes. There's literally nothing. Hi, sweetheart. T, this bitch just woke up.
Well, she didn't travel anywhere Iowa. It was there in her town, in Kentucky.
Yes, Bama.
They did. You did go an hour and a half. Where was that? Somerset, or where'd you go?
No, my town, just right up the road, but it took us so much. It took us so much longer.
Oh, it took you an hour and a half to go just right up the road?
Yes, girl, the
Gosh.
traffic was so bad that you couldn't get through. We literally sat there for an hour and a half trying to get through the area. You couldn't even get through because there was so many fucking cars, and
everybody was wanting to go look.
Yes, everybody was there. Like when I say to you, there was dozens of like emergency vehicles. There was dozens of fire trucks, dozens of electrical trucks.
Yeah.
There was so much stuff.
Yes, Roy. I was on the phone.
It was insane. Insane.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, we couldn't even get through. It was so bad, T, when I tell you. I was so aggravated. I'm like, oh my God, like I have never, a parking lot, you wasn't getting a parking space. At the school where they had, where you go in and give like donate the things. Oh my God, it was insane.
That's crazy.
It was wild. I was like, I just tell babe, I was like, I'm mentally exhausted. I came home and laid down. I was like, I took me a couple hour nap. They called all EMS with the 100-mile radius. Yes, they did. There was a lot of EMS, and there was a lot of first responders on the ground out there today. And they had, of course, they had cops at the, there was all the surrounding counties. Cops came in. They're helping with the damage and helping with the situation. They were in front of the school. Some of them were, because you got to protect those victims, and you also got to protect that school when dropping off things like that. So they were there for that protection. They were, it was a lot. I was like, wow. I do too, Starburst cookies. I do too. Those families are just, it's devastating. There was an elderly guy that spoke on the news tonight, and he was like, I'm just thankful to be alive. I'm just thankful to even be alive. Because that was bad. Did they have the dogs to help find people? Yes, they did. They had lots of people there. I mean, it was so crowded. They do have a Army copter. Because, I mean, our airport, they couldn't fly into the airport. Our airport is gone. It's demolished. And all the, like, air vacs are demolished.
Why didn't you call the pool?
Because it's like a private airport, you know what I mean? It was crazy. I can show the picture of the airport again. I'm sorry, guys. T. That's the airport.
Yep.
Yes, it's extremely traumatizing. That's the road where the tornado hit alongside of I-75. That's the road. That's some of the power lines and
Is
transformers.
that an airplane?
No, that's power lines
Oh, okay.
and transformers and things like that. That's the town. That's the road where the houses were.
Like totally. I would say that.
So you have to park up on top because there's first responders in people's vehicles and things like that. Like I'll show you, like that. Is what it looks like when you. Let me see if they have. Hold on. I want to see if they updated it to anything.
Now they were saying last night that Somerset was hit back to back with 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Laurel was hit with 2 that I'm aware of. There was 2 that came through.
Is it a blue state or a red state?
I'm trying to find the stuff that I shared earlier that they had an update. This guy talks about his experience. I'll show you from last night. Damage, but there's others, got more. Just more than I am, but anyway, thankful to be alive. I heard a crash. I jumped out of bed. Glass all over the floor, some ceiling in the floor, and you see it's pretty rough right now. That's the whole road. That's all you see. I got quite a bit of damage, but there's others, got more. Just more than I am, but anyway, thankful to be alive. I heard a crack. That is like over there. That is posted by ACCU Weather, so you guys can go see that there as well. Like it says,
I'm good. So do you.
they had like
It was 4. EF4.
Yep, it was EF4. Yep.
Are you serious? That's the biggest one.
A major firefighter last night. He was responding to the accident, and
Hi, Robin.
the death toll is now to 21. Oh, here's somebody that posted. some pictures from the subdivision. It's trying to call me.
It's okay, Robin.
Here's some photos.
And you're not gonna say the grandma tonight. What's grandpa sleeping?
Absolutely, absolutely.
There was a lady who shared a video right before the tornado came in Somerset, I think.
Yes. Yeah, Somerset is torn up bad. It was an EF4.
Did they have 3 tornadoes on
Yes.
the back?
But you've seen the videos. Yeah, it's all over national news. It's insane at how
Shelby,
bad.
prayers for your sister, Shelby.
Shelby, baby, I meant to message you. I am so sorry, babe. I was up there today, and if you need me, sweetheart, give me a message and I'll be there. You just let me know. You're always welcome. I'm a message away. If you want to message me, I'll give you my phone number and you call me if you need me. If there's anything I can do, let me know. Her sister lost. That was the. Remember me saying Lila's friend that lives local to us here?
Mm-hmm.
That's her. That's her. Her sister lost everything in this storm. Shelby, are you safe, honey? And your family? I know your sister isn't, and I'm so sorry. Shelby, did your sis go down to the Oh yes, in the 2012. I was trying to think of what year last night. Um, that one. There is things, Shelby, and I did get phone numbers for housing while there. So if you will message me, or if you are a victim of this tornado, just let me know. I did get some. They have organizations to help with housing. And of course, I'll give you the things that I was informed of today, of where things are, resources and things like that in the area where people are taking and donating. We went up there today. Um, just give me a message, girl.
Kentucky. Hey, Ash.
Can we post pics now? I can show you. Yes, honey. You can. Shelby, if you want to message me, darling, I can put them up on the screen because I think you have to have 1,000 followers to green screen. It was in the middle. Because you think they were trying to get people out of there. Okay, sweetie, just message me and I'll give you my phone number.
I think so, Chick Flick. I haven't seen anything from you.
Okay, I just sent it to her. Yes, Alicia, it was crazy.
Yeah, tornadoes are really bad at night because you can't see them unless it's like lightning eliminates them.
Yeah, at night, it made it so much worse when I tell you that freaking thing. T was on the ground for over 2 hours.
Damn.
It was crazy.
Right.
Okay, this is Shelby that's in here. This is her sister's home.
Looking at the tornado that hit in the F4 tornado.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Videos on TikTok. Videos on TikTok. On TikTok, yeah, there's a bunch of them. Put tornado and
Okay. And there's another one.
Jeez.
She's sending me some more, so hang on.
Dora Chick Flick says check Discord messages when you can. Their comments are filtering. I'm trying to help if possible.
Rotten.
This is her home.
Oh God.
Oh my
Is worse
goodness.
than Somerset. I don't care what they say. Babe, London, Kentucky is worse than Somerset. They lost their cars. They lost every single thing they owned. This is terrible.
They were home, to answer your question, guys. Yes, they were home. And Shelby said if it wouldn't have been for her husband, they were asleep. And her husband called and said, run. And they had just enough time to get to a basement.
I heard TikTok window lickers. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, no, this one was the biggest one we've ever had. There was one back, like Shelby said, in 2012. That messed up our community, but it wasn't this bad. It was bad, but it wasn't this bad. And this one was a massive. When I say massive, that thing doubled. It was insane.
Babe,
Yes, exactly, Shelby. I just showed the pictures, darling. And yes, I did get permission from Shelby to share those. Um, this one, yes, the one in 2012 was an E3. This one was an E4. That thing was, I mean, it just kept going. Insane. They have brought in the National Guard, guys. I do have a photo. Let me see. I just got it. Yep.
Babe, have you seen
They
this
have
ad
brought
with
in
Sharon?
those. Yeah, Oklahoma's Tornado Alley.
Okay, Shelby, you have a good night and prayers for you and your sister and family.
Shelby, if you need me, babe, let me know, and I'll come help. If you need help with your sister, let me know, and I'll come and help.
Hey, Carmel.
T, are you falling asleep again?
No.
There's actually 21 dead.
T,
Oh, 27?
Yeah.
Babe, Tammy says up to 27 dead now in London.
are you falling asleep,
No.
ma'am?
No. I love that song.
I don't. I'm not quite sure.
Hi, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. I'm shocked I'm tired. I've been sleeping all day. I took my medicine, so wouldn't put it past me. It's okay, Ray.
Oh, I finally have video of it. Look. Look how this thing kept widening. Oh, sorry, T.
It didn't touch, baby. It broke up. Nope. It started back.
That is probably the slowest moving tornado I've ever seen.
Girl, yes, it was insane. It was 2 hours on the ground.
Is that the same one that came through Somerset or no?
Yes, and it kept strengthening.
Mm. I've never seen a tornado move like that. Hi, Harley. Beep beep. Hi, wifey. Wow. Oh, I imagine they had the warm air because it's been warm lately. You did, wifey. Hey, Fox. I don't think I've ever watched one like stay still in motion. How was graduation? Oh, that's got to be loud. Did you have mama tears? Yeah. I think ours is every Monday at around 12 o'clock.
Wifey!
Whitey!
He did it, y'all. Oh my gosh, you guys. This mama heart.
My son graduated. I'm so proud.
It was like, so they call his name and they're like, the teachers describe him as caring and da da da, da, and then it's like, he has obtained a scholarship, da, 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 and I was like, that's my baby.
It's like, yeah, he did.
And I was like, so it was the best, you guys. My mama heart is so full today. So I came in on Dora's things. I didn't want to like be like wifey.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we had some people over today to celebrate, and he drove home in his gown.
Aw.
Thanks, so into you.
When does he go to college?
So June 13th, he goes for like the official walkthrough to meet the coach and get the dorm rooms and the classes. Gotta go shopping
Yes.
for all the good things.
Now, how far away is he gonna be?
Uh, Thanks, Trixie. Yeah, and he got another scholarship actually last week too.
What?
Yeah, so it's really cool. So it'll help with the financials.
Yep.
So super, super exciting.
Way to go, son.
There you go. Yeah, I did really good though, you guys. Like I held it in. last night was the baccalaureate, and he had to like hold my hand and be like, "I insert your name," and he's like, "I insert your name." Like you're such a you're such a smart ass. And he's like, I promise to like pay all my bills from here on out. He's like, I promise not to pay all my bills. I'm like, you are just a smarty pants, aren't you? And he's like, thank you for paying my phone bill. He's like, thank you for paying my phone bill. Thank you for paying my car insurance. Thank you for paying my tuition. Thank you for paying my car. And I'm like, okay, all right. He's like, from this point forward, I promise to pay for all my stuff. He's like, from this point forward, I promise not to pay for a dime and to keep you paid for everything. Oh, he was funny.
It's like, I'm not gonna do nothing, Mom. I got spores. I ain't gotta have time to get a job to pay for my shit.
All right, he's like, he goes, he was like, thank you, insert name. Please continue to pay for all my stuff. Yeah, he's a jokester, guys. He's got comedy for days. But he was very so we lost he lost his nana and he never met his papa on the one side, right? My parents came down and we went to Washington D.C. and had the official like burial a couple years ago for them with the at the Arlington Cemetery. He wore the necklace of one of the shotgun shells from the funeral.
Yeah.
And he surprised us with that. Like he had hidden that on his necklace, and so he pulled it out like at the end of graduation. I thought that was very like sweet and touching, a way to keep people there.
You didn't even know he had it?
So no, he took it from my hubby.
Oh.
Yep. Because we kept all the shells and we were a couple my husband has a necklace of it, but Kay didn't. So
Yeah.
he put it on and he took it. And so when he was wearing his cap and gown, he literally like pulled that out like it was front and center on him, which was like I was like, oh my goodness. That's so sweet. So yeah. He's just a sweetie pie when it comes to it. Hey, Robin Kelly. Good night, Robin.
Good night, Robin. Good night.
Did we lose Dora?
I think so.
No, you guys didn't lose me. I'm here.
Oh, and if you're looking for more photos.
Oh no, I'm just messaging, checking on another friend of mine to make sure she's okay.
You guys, we had the salutatorian speech and the valedictorian speech today. The salutatorian went for 15 minutes and he never landed his plane.
Oh.
Never. Like, nope.
It's still flying.
It's still going. I think he probably went to outer space. He's an astronaut now. Valedictorian gets up there. He starts it, ends it. there, binds it together, but like nice. Salutatorian, yeah, yeah. You can quote so many things in the Bible, but then like I think he quoted the whole Bible and then never landed, and we're like, okay, where are you going with this? We're kind of all looking at each other, going, oh my gosh, if the valedictorian's like this, we're in trouble. Oh, jeez. Crazy. And then I looked at my mom and dad and I go, I'm so sorry if my speeches were like this when I graduated. 10 o'clock in the morning. I didn't have coffee yet, and I don't drink coffee, but I could have had like I don't know, way through it because whew, it was bad. So bad. Yeah, he's still like I don't know, he's definitely still in space. I don't think he ever is going to get his diploma at this point. So bad. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley, I don't know why I'm so tired today.
Oh, yeah, me tired still.
Nope, I haven't heard nothing from Live Last.
Wow.
But it's kind of shocking. I thought for sure she'd come on that night, or at least the next day. But she's probably trying to figure out how she's gonna deal with, or what she's gonna come up with next. How she's gonna prove we lied, and without showing proof, and
Yep.
you know,
She's got to write it down first.
since me and Dora's going to jail and all.
Oh, are we really getting papers? Because, like, man, I need to start playing the lottery every time she says we're going to get papers because, oof, we'd be rich.
Well, me and Dora's gonna go to jail for unaliving her.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Not the 300 million gazillion times that she said she was going to do it before. Okay. Everybody's out for her. Great. I think you can too. I think you can.
How she keeps doing stupid shit like this, thinking that she's not gonna get caught. Well, see, she's going to do it herself, but we're going to be the cause of it.
Says the same person who said, they wanted me to do it and watch me. No, nobody's ever said that. For real, come on. It's me.
Hey guys,
Hi, Breezy.
are you speaking of Stronger?
Yes.
Yep.
So when you guys were having your little live about her or whatever, was it yesterday? Live about before?
Yeah.
It brought back. I used to follow her back when SP was still on here.
Mm-hmm.
I followed SP. I liked her even though she was a big scammer.
Yeah.
Anyways, and I remember all the chaos. Did she ever lose that dog?
Somebody else now
Yeah.
is the owner of the dog.
She never. I remember last time I heard she was going to go get it. She
Yeah,
was going to
she
go get
tried.
it.
She
Got
tried.
it. Wow. But anyway, so not too long ago, she had messaged me. It was one that when she was doing good for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had, messaged her a long time ago and told her like I had 8 years recovery. Well, now I have 8 years. It was like 7 when I talked to her. And then if she ever needs somebody to talk to, like I was always here, you know. Well, then out of nowhere, she messaged me not too long ago. And I was like, hey, how are you? And it went straight to, I'm not doing good. And then she sent me some random video somebody made about, I want to say it was about Matt.
Yeah.
And then I could see where we were going.
Yep.
And I just ended I just stopped.
Yep.
But that woman has been going for a while now.
6 years.
Like, I remember when her brother and when I think it was her dad passed away.
Yes. Yep.
I remember her family coming in and
Mm-hmm.
to SP's live and was telling about all the chaos that she was putting them through
Yep.
during their loss of their father.
Yep.
I can't believe she's still back at it.
Yep. Yeah, and some of her family is still on here, and then some of them's, most of them's not too prominently on here anymore. But I'll hear from them every now and then.
I know her brother was the most vocal one.
Yeah.
Is he still on here?
He came in a few weeks ago. Um, he doesn't come in much. I'm sure he's watching, but he doesn't, like, he's not vocal very often.
Right. Gotcha. So to see that she still hasn't changed.
Mm-mm. Just
Like,
because you say the words doesn't make them true.
absolutely, girl. Absolutely. Like I said, April, I think it was the 21st of April. I
Hmm.
lose track. I know it was the Tuesday after Easter, but I know Easter changes every year too. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So I know my clean date was around Easter, so I just said like April 21st or 22nd, something like that, was
Yeah.
my 8 years. And I remember when they were all getting together to get her into treatment, period,
Hmm.
and somebody went way out of their way and drove to her and took her to treatment.
Yep. And that's the person that has the dog.
The dog still.
Yes.
Gotcha. I didn't know if she ever just said, hell with it, I'm done dealing with this, here's the dog back or not.
Nope.
Well, that's good. At least the dog's happy.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you and Dora better leave her alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even have to do anything. But, like, streamer, that's really all I had to do. And I don't even have to do that. And she'll still, um, because I was the main one that, would still stream her or still talk about her, then, she'll still use that, just like her going into petties. I'm like, are you
I know
fucking
that blew
kidding
me
me?
away. Patty's not clueless to her. He knows all about her. What? I don't know what that's about, but whatever.
It's not the first time she's tried that in petties
No,
either.
I just don't get how people could just hop up in somebody's box like that and be like, oh, they're doing me so wrong. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, I was looking through the conversations that I've ever had with her, and I remember asking her at one point, like, was she near Dayton? And she was. And I almost, and I was like, nope, just stay here, Brianna. Stay away from it. Stay away from it. Stay away from it.
No, Barbie, we're talking about Jen's dog. He did, yeah. He knew exactly who she was before he let her come in there.
Yeah. He just needs some more excitement. Or he was hoping for some more excitement.
I don't know how he thought he was gonna get that from Jen.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it's TikTok. Things change overnight sometimes. But yeah, that's crazy. I'm trying to think who she was putting the blame on for it last time. I think it was Scammy Claus.
Yeah.
That would probably be me and Scammy Claus.
Yep.
Yep.
I knew I remembered Dora's name from somewhere before.
Yeah.
T, have you been on under the name you're on now, or?
You've probably heard Jen refer to her as T or Better Days.
Yeah. I was
It's always our fault.
yeah, I think Better Days was the main one that I've been on. I
Yes.
had a different name before.
It was
And then
T.
Oh, T Train, yeah, T Train.
No, I know she used to
because you're
blame.
like, that T train.
I know she used to blame SP. She used to blame.
And she, she kind of with SP, it was she would blame SP, and then when she was, really having a hard time of it, then she would reach out to SP.
Yep.
And, oh, I love you, and she would call her mama. I can't tell you how many women on this app is her mama.
Oh God. Yeah, she couldn't even get her shit together to be around her own mom.
Yep, and she did Scammy Claus. Scammy Claus was the backup to SP. She was just another SP.
Yep.
I've never been that because I've never fallen for her shit.
You've always been the mean one, damn you.
I'm like, nope, don't believe you, don't see it. Not gonna stop.
Yep. I miss.
Girl, are you okay?
Hey, there was always something going on in her room. I just used it for entertainment purposes, okay? Do you know how bored I've been today?
Are you okay? Are you
It would
feeling
definitely be entertaining if she came back.
Are you
I know.
feeling okay?
I am, Dora. I am.
I don't think so.
Never claimed to
I
be.
think so.
I never claimed to be normal. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, I know she was a huge scammer and lied, but hey. There was never a moment you couldn't click on TikTok and she wouldn't be on there.
No, she was pretty big.
Yeah. Collecting all kinds of money, too.
Yeah.
No wonder her and Slots didn't like each other.
I wonder if that's why her and Jen get along so well.
Oh, Lord. Stop. Craziness of TikTok. It's too quiet tonight. It's eerie.
It is. No.
Florida man was on a roll earlier. Him and Nikki. I think Nikki ate her dinner and went to sleep.
I slept through that shit.
Girl.
I didn't even get on TikTok till tonight.
Mm-mm.
Hey, Rain. Hey, baby.
I needed to clean and organize my bedroom tonight, but nobody's on TikTok to keep me entertained. Dora's being quiet too. Is that tornado stuff in Kentucky, Dora? Is that what I heard you guys say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that they don't know who
I promise to listen and to learn.
I'm watching my friend's wedding video.
Aw.
So I know that Dora's doxed herself 100 times, so that's the only reason I'm going to ask. Is that where you live, Dora, is Kentucky?
Yeah, she's in Kentucky.
Oh. Are you close to Ohio? Or are you on the other side?
I think she's close to Ohio.
Huh. I'm going to come stalk her. I'm kidding. I can't stay awake long enough to drive that far. I think I have
Avocados. What?
the fudge.
Peaches.
Peaches, you made me pick up my phone and look at the conversation to see what the heck T just said. I'm in the middle of doing this dorky diamond painting that I've been working on for months. I've decided that between diamond painting and TikTok, my life's pretty boring.
Yeah, mine too. Hi, Wifey. Mwah.
I need like a graduation cap, but I don't have one.
No. Speaking of somebody graduating, I think that's the saddest part of a graduation. The happiest, saddest
Yeah.
is when they throw their caps.
Yep. That's the
he threw
finale.
he threw his cap, and then he was like, "Oh, sorry," because he almost like killed the kid in front of him with it. He's like, "My bad."
Got a little
And
excited.
there's only 52 kids in the class, so you guys, he goes
Oh,
to a
wow.
really small school,
Yeah.
so it tends to be a little more like intimate, like they all know each
Yeah.
other. When they walk on stage, they say like this person, and the teacher describes him, and he's going to go on to this. And my daughter's class is like 850 kids. They're not going to, it's going to be
Ain't
like,
got time for that shit.
nope. It's going to be like bloop, 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 bloop. There, yeah.
Like,
So
this
this
is
was
Sarah,
more,
this is Sarah, this is Michael, this is George.
Yep.
and they're like, this person has been accepted to da 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 da, and they plan to go their favorite part of senior year.
Nope.
Meanwhile, the salutatorian speech, they're still, the plane has not landed. They're gone. Like they're out there.
He's
Got your message,
still
Jenny.
having his speech.
Did you see it, Dora? I sent it to Dora. I sent it to Wifey too.
Hi, sweet Jenny.
Hello, Cynthia.
I have to tell you something about my son's graduation. He'll be 21, so he graduated a few years ago. But we were in this huge conference center, right, in Orem. If at UVU, you guys have probably heard of UVU. It's a college. Anyway, all the students, like, they were so why the speeches and stuff were going on, right? The valedictorian, the president, the principal, they started throwing big beach balls. They had to have blown them up like as they were in their seats, right? Because they were big. I mean, and they were bouncing. All the kids were like bouncing them off. That was the most coolest thing because they couldn't do anything, and the teachers would try to go and grab them, and then another kid would hit it, and it'd go across the other way, and then one of the teachers would get one, but then the next thing you knew, there was another one popping all through. It was like the best part of graduating.
I love that. That's so cool.
There probably had to have been at least 10 throughout the whole graduating class. And, the teachers that stand in back or whatever, what are they going to do? Get one and they wait a few seconds after they confiscate one and they just start chucking more up. It was
That's awesome.
I asked my son, I'm like, were you a part of that? And he starts laughing. He goes, I'll never tell. It was so
I could tell you, but I would have to unalive you.
I mean, yeah, it was. You know how sometimes the speeches, that they give, they're long and they're good. They are, and they all did wonderful. But they just had to add a little excitement. They were graduating, and they were gonna go out with a bang, and these beach balls. It was so funny.
Yeah, no, the valedictorian speech, that was very good. Draw you in, you were following him, energetic, salutatorian. We're still going with it. I have no idea what the theme was, what the like intent was, what the message to his fellow classmates were, other than me, and then a bunch of Bible verses, and we're like,
oh hell. Yeah, that was
15 minutes later, we're moving on. Okay, I'm like, great. It's time for me to take a potty break. We'll be back.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah.
It was so awesome though. I'm like, what are they going to do? Not let him graduate? Because everyone was involved, and it was the best thing.
That is
I
true.
was laughing so hard. I'm like, yes. It was awesome. Had to share that little story. I'm eating ice cream. It's not even an ice cream. It's I took my son to lunch today. I had to go to a doctor's appointment, and I told him I'd take him to lunch. I think it's called Glacier Freeze or something, and it's pina colada. So
Oh
good.
yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
Mm,
that sounds good.
yeah. Just for my son and I to eat, we went to a place. It's called Taco Amigo. It's super, super good food. 40 bucks. Like what?
For lunch?
Yeah,
That's
Yep.
crazy.
yeah. My son though, he eats he eats a lot. He's not he's tall, but he burns it off as fast as he eats it. So he plays a lot of basketball, and then he works really hard at his job, and so he ordered his tacos alone were like $6, I think, and he got like four. Because I told him, I'm like, get what you want. You came with me to this doctor's appointment, got me here safely, because he's an aggressive driver, but he's safe. He's just he has to go 90, else he's not happy. So I'm like, just you got me there safe. We're almost home, so it was cool to spend the day with him. So, but yeah, I wish I would have videoed. I'm sure somebody has a video of it, but it is hilarious with all these balls. And they're not. I mean, they're going up high. And then they come down. And then the teacher would go to grab it, and and another kid would hit it and then go the other direction. So then another one would go over that way. It was comical. It was awesome. Yep.
Yeah, I got a lot of video. I got him. He walked in like right by us, so and his cap was decorated with his school and like baseball. So like I got him front and center, and then his whole like speech about his accomplishments, and then as they're walking out, and then all the coaches were like there to hug them, and you could just
Yeah.
see him just like like bear hug. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm okay. I'm okay. But
I
I'm
know.
filming and I'm like crying as I'm filming. But I did good, you guys. I did so good. I held it together. This mama held it in. I was like, I did so good. I was like, yeah, you did.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a huge accomplishment. Like my son graduated with honors, and he got to be one of the first ones to go through and get his diploma. But the biggest thing I'm having a hard time with right now is my baby, right? He's still my baby, even though he's taller and bigger than me, but he's gonna be 21 on the 1st. I'm like, oh. And his girlfriend and him just got an apartment. They're brand new. They're gonna move in together and hopefully not kill each other, or sorry, hurt each other.
Yeah.
But they've been going out for about a year, and yeah, so they got their own apartment and they're moving on out.
Now they
So,
get
Oh,
to figure out
Rain.
if they can live with each other.
That's so hard. I feel for you.
yeah,
Mine did today too, and I got one more to go, but she's a freshman. So my son did not have any honors. Him and like three other kids in the class of the whole 52 kids that were there did not graduate with honors, and that's okay. He
yeah,
went like mid-year, and it was funny because I was like, you couldn't put him in an honors course, so he could have a cord to fit in with all the rest of the people's.
Yeah.
Really? For what we pay for the school, you couldn't have included that.
I'm surprised my son did. Because he was like, I mean, he was a good kid. He had a mouth on him. I mean, I wonder where he gets that from. But he graduated, like, I'm like, how did you do that? I don't know. I'm like, guess you're smarter than I thought you were.
Yeah, we were just glad that he actually graduated, but like he made it. We're good. Get into college. My daughter, like, she'll be the one with all the cords and all the shebang. But we're okay. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that. You know,
Yep.
you don't need to have a 4.89, which I think his valedictorian had a 5.12.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
It like you can rock that. Your
Yeah.
3.6 will be okay. Like it's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, 3.6 was not in the honors, you guys. 3.6.
Yeah. My son was only like 3.8. That's how he wasn't, you know.
Hey, Rain.
Yeah, then you have the ones, you know, that walk in front of, you know, the high honors that are the 5 point whatever. But it was cool. It's a bittersweet moment. It is. And he's the sweetest boy and so good to me. And yeah.
Yeah, we'll just take the diploma. It's fine. With the 3.6 and you didn't get anything, it's okay. We're good. It's fine.
Yeah. That's still good. Yeah. I was like, if I got a D minus, I'm like, yes, I passed.
Right? That's what I'm saying. That's
Seriously.
if he was like C or above, we're like, you're doing okay. That's all right.
I don't know if your guys' schools did incompletes. I'm like, yes, I have a whole term to make it up.
Look, I was striving just to graduate and still didn't even do that. I did get my GED, but
Yeah,
that's
You
not
got it,
gonna
though.
do.
I got my good enough diploma too, T.
Yeah, that's because I was stupid and got married at barely 17, and then got prego, and so you get married and you that young, you finally able to do what the fuck you want to do. Is like, I don't want to go to school.
I literally quit in my 11th grade year and got my good enough diploma, is what I call it.
Yep.
Now they graduate with like a whole like associate's degree, you guys.
I
Our
know.
high schools did not have the
Wow.
college prep. These kids are, well, like my son's school, no, because it was a private school, so you graduated. But where my daughter is going, most of them graduate with AAs.
I mean, now
I'm sorry, what?
I know here in
High school.
Ohio, like the kids can graduate with their whole LPN and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, where was that when I was in school?
It's crazy.
So T,
Yeah.
I was just informed about a video, and a lot of people saw that video. So
Yep.
you know when Harley was in a box explaining her or whatever happened with Blue, I don't really know what that was about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So she said something about her charge from her past or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, today, Rutina makes a video saying that I was downplaying this woman's charge by covering it up and showing my traffic ticket to downplay it.
Okay, so the whole reason that you showed yours didn't have anything to do with what her charges was. It was to show, look, if you bitches want to keep looking people up, I'll save you the fucking people time. Here's my shit.
Facts.
That it had nothing to do with downplaying what her charge was. She was very open and honest about what her charges were and what she went through. So that for them to keep throwing it in her face and to keep calling her a schmurderer is fucking wild to me. Did you not hear anything that she said? I mean, do you not listen? You just
To be
you
honest,
already
I
have your
didn't
mind.
really hear it.
Okay, so she was this guy made her think that they were going over to this person's house to get money that was owed to him. She did not know any murder was going to happen or that it did. She heard gunshots, but she didn't turn that in or anything because she didn't know that a murder had just happened. So her charges ended up being accessory after the fact. Did they try to get her on a murder charge? Yes. But it ended up being accessory after the fact. They also asked her if her child or children were in the car. Yes, they were. Because she didn't know anything bad was going to happen. Why would her children not be in the car with her?
Yes. See, I didn't hear that part last night. But on the video, Ratina says Dora compared her charge to a traffic ticket.
No, she didn't. There was no comparison. It was because dumbasses want to keep looking people up.
Right. And I was like, okay, well, here's mine. Look it up.
Yep. Dora does that every fucking time. Every time. We're talking about somebody looking up charges. It has nothing to do with downplaying shit.
Had nothing to do with that girl because I didn't even know really what her charges were. I just know the shit that went on with Blue and whatever that fuck shit was. And then
what was that even about? Like when I left that live, everything was okay.
Yeah, see, I didn't know it. I didn't even know that charges even existed for this woman, but I didn't care because I'm not all up in people's business trying to figure out what their past is and where they come from and all that. That comes with getting to know somebody, and if that's information that they want me to know.
Correct. Like I didn't even really hear what she was describing as what happened. And I was like, well, if people want to look people up, here you go.
Yep.
How many times have I done that now?
111,269,330.
And Blue, see, the thing is that they
But
didn't
I'll wait for you to post a video of me saying, okay, let me compare your charges to this. It's the same thing.
It's a
Absolutely
fucking
not. There's no comparison to that.
You've
But I like how how
are you
people
kidding
run
me?
with stuff, it's fucking hilarious to me. It's hilarious.
They got all over Cartel last night.
It's fucking hilarious to me. It really is.
And see, that's what I didn't understand. Like, I knew nothing. I didn't even know this girl had ever had charges or anything like that. Um, and so for Blue to come in here and tell me, "Hey, stream K Dot, we have an announcement," and then I'm watching it, and I'm watching this shit go on. I'm like, "Well, wait, did this shit just happen, or is this the announcement?" Because I'm pissed off if this is the announcement that you think I want to stream something like this. And then Blue's all beside himself and confused as to why I would not want to stream that. Because I'm not fucking messy like that. I'm not. It was like, well, I found out her charges and I had questions. Okay, then fucking ask her the questions. Don't put it out there like
Why does it
you're the
matter?
murderer.
Have a new background check policy?
Apparently so.
Weird.
You should have to put that shit in your bio when you sign up your account and shit when you first get on TikTok. It should be a
I
thing
gave my
now.
firstborn child a blood sample, background check, credit check. Yeah, you guys didn't do that?
No.
I did with my
Well,
cat.
Shiza, you guys.
Is that a new
You could
request?
have my firstborn.
Yeah, my firstborn is real hateful too. No, but
I
she's
mean,
good.
they make it seem like because she was there when this happened that she had to be involved in that. Well, that's
But what
like saying
happened?
anybody that is in the car when somebody goes to rob a place that they knew it was going to happen. I mean, are they charged with it? Yes. But does that mean that they knew it was going to happen? Not always.
But they were there.
I mean, she got her charges. What more do you want from her? She told you what happened. She was very open and honest about it. You even thanked her for being honest about it. But you're still gonna make her out to be that she's the murderer? Okay. I mean, believe what you want to believe, but don't judge me for believing what I want to believe. Believing.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I don't like about people. When the spotlight's on them, they have to find the bad in anybody else and point it in that direction. But the thing is, I don't give a fuck what people think about me.
Right there with you, girl. I don't give a fuck.
You can make anybody think anything about me, and I won't give a fuck.
Nope.
I won't give a fuck if I have 5 people in my room or the 122 I
Fact.
got right now. Won't
Fact.
give a fuck.
I don't give two fucks, and that's the thing.
Nope. There. Oh, Amber.
What the hell are we not giving a fuck about?
Anything.
Nothing.
Don't give a
Everything.
fuck about nothing.
I don't.
That's factual.
I don't.
I'm not the one hard pressed trying to prove something on somebody else to make them look bad.
I don't know how people have the time or the mind space to.
Like, for real. Like, I just do not. Name a time that when she was in this box, I was sitting here saying, oh, your charge is so okay. Everything's okay. What?
I let her tell her story and that was it. I didn't judge her.
Right.
Either way, good or bad, I didn't judge her. Do you believe Florida Man? What I don't even know what Florida Man said. What are you talking about? I haven't been on today, so if it happens or the last, well, I was on last night, but
I was on today MB's box, but paying no attention as we were sitting in traffic and I had my music going, and I don't really know.
I mean, I've seen a lot that Florida Man said today, but I can't tell you what I believed and what I didn't believe because I don't remember most of it.
Moonbeam was dreaming D, and so everybody that was over in her live was listening, and B
They were.
was going. She kept it together and kept her cool, but she was calling people out, and nobody would, come over.
Who was calling people out?
They were they were saying that,
Bernadette.
because it was brought up that with everything that happened to her,
Mm.
and so
I was trying to listen to some of it, but I don't really. I wasn't really paying attention because I had to focus on traffic. So there was a lot of things that may or may have not been said that I have no idea about. When I'm in the car, baby, we got the fucking music on, and we're jamming.
Florida Man was showing. I was kind of in and out of that live, so I had to get ready for my appointment. But he was showing pictures of who Doc B.
Oh.
Yeah. You have to ask B about it. She was calling him out.
Oh, you said he was in Bernadette. Okay. I thought you were saying Beam is in Moonbeam. That's why I was like, who was calling people out?
Miss B.
Got you.
No, B was live today, but I just don't know a whole lot of the topic of conversation. I had my phone laying in the console while I was driving, so I didn't really know what happened there.
Florida Man basically told Bernadette who doxed her and did what they did to her.
Yeah, he came in my live this morning. I was busy trying to get ready and trying to get Mama J and waiting on my mom to get here. Yeah. And he had came in and said that he wanted to show Bernadette who doxed her.
But I mean, if you've done shady shit in your past, why the fuck are you judging somebody else for their past?
Yeah.
That's just so that's why I got so upset with Blue because that's not something I want to cover. I don't know why he doesn't know enough about me if he thought that I wanted to cover that.
Yeah, because he came in here last night. He was like, "Hey, we have an announcement." We were like, "Okay, tune in."
Yeah, and they got mad at Blue because Blue didn't even tell them that he was telling me to cover it, to stream them.
Oh,
Huh, no, he didn't
well,
tell them shit.
Jesus Christ.
That's why they were so upset with
And
me
that
for
was my
streaming
point
them.
last night. Mandy, I put up like when all the doxing and stuff on the internet, people are so quick to dump, and I don't like it. I don't. I don't care who it is. I don't like it. But everybody knows that about me. I don't like that shit at all. And really quickly last night, when they were talking about it, I wasn't paying attention to the conversation of her explaining her charges or any of that. Um,
Well, you were going through a tornado, so
and, I get that people's past is people's past. And yes, I said that last night. People's past is people's past. Your past doesn't define you today. However, I don't know the context of what her story was. We were back and forth with the fucking tornadoes. And, people, I did receive a couple of DMs today. It's like, oh, you support doxing. What?
what does doxing have anything to do with it? What?
Yeah, I guess something happened in my life while I was away from the phone this morning. Literally away from the phone. I had to answer my door.
Oh,
And
so it happened today. Oh, I was asleep.
yeah.
That's my alibi. I was sleeping all damn day.
Oh, I kind of remember. They were saying Florida man was doxing people, but he really wasn't because their address and phone number and everything was not on there.
Hey, Green Eyes.
But people's past is not doxing. Public information.
Exactly.
Like, I don't understand. Genuinely, I don't. I literally was so fucking tired from last night. Absolutely not. I don't support the doxing. I don't like it. Anybody knows that I don't like it, regardless of who it is.
What are you talking about? Keep believing his narrative.
Okay, Simply Sweet Southern, what narrative? What's
Yeah, there was no comparing. That's not what that was about.
Yeah, there was no comparing a charge, and that's how people twist things and run with them. Because never would I ever say, oh, a traffic ticket is compared to a murder charge. Get fucking real.
Correct.
Any logical human being would know there's no comparison there. That is just something that people grasp at and the straws that they reach when they're trying to reach too far. No, I wasn't paying attention to what she was saying last night because T can pull that live. We were going through the tornadoes and I was back and forth from the living room to the bedroom. And when she said something, I was like, oh, people's past is people's past. It doesn't define you today, which is a true statement. It doesn't define who you are as a person today. I didn't hear the context of what she was explaining her charge about. But when T was talking about the topic of people doxing and people just putting out everybody's shit, I held up my traffic tickets. How many times have I done that now? I mean, fucking 3 weeks ago, I
every
doxed
time,
my entire shit.
yeah, every time something comes up where somebody looks people shit up, you do it.
Yes.
I read the article, and even the family said she was in the wrong place. Yeah, see, I'm still not going to go look at any articles or anything that has to do with her charges because I don't care. Not that I don't care about her, but I don't care.
Yeah, see, I don't know anything about no article, none of that shit. But when it was told to me that it was being compared, that I was comparing
That's
a
fucking
traffic
stupid.
ticket to what she did.
You'd have to be stupid to believe that.
Right, and I mean, like T's saying, it's really none of our business.
No. If that was the case, every person that I met, I would dig into their shit.
Yeah, and pretty much Regina shows it all. So why would anybody have to dig for it?
It's because they're looking bad right now, so they have to bring up somebody else and something bad about somebody else, so the attention's not on them. But here's the thing, my attention is not on y'all anyway. If I have an opinion about something that happens on any particular day, I'm going to give that opinion and then I'm going to move the fuck on.
Facts. That same, and there wasn't a problem there, and there wasn't ever a problem there, not that I thought. And yes, correct, Mandy. Exactly. And
I think we all did a really good job that one night when we doxed ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, all the way down to piercings and root canals, and
that's
I doxed everything, but
it is what it is.
yeah.
It's not the first time Dora has done this, so why are you calling it out now?
Yeah, you should have did that 2 weeks ago.
Remember, Amber, we were all. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, I had that done too. Yep, me too.
Yes, we did that a couple of weeks ago, every single one of us.
We had so much fun. It was fun.
Oh, you're fine, Mandy. Blue shouldn't have done that. I mean, he would come over and he would still be a messy afterwards. He would come over here and he would apologize for something, and then he would go right back over there, get in the box, and the first thing he would say is, "I'm confused." Like what?
Yeah, exactly.
What are you confused about? I'm straight out telling you, you were fucking wrong for coming over here and telling me to stream that shit.
I just said if
Just
you want
because you just because y'all are the type of people that when you find something out about something, you gotta dig and you gotta read about it, doesn't mean I'm that type of person.
I'd have told him go stream it yourself.
Not everybody on TikTok is like that. Sorry.
I don't know what was going on today earlier, but I was in a chat just listening, and it was Hair Junkie and Jana and a couple other people, and they were just talking about Hair Junkie's crazy world right now and
Hmm.
old cars and stuff like that. Like, no mention of Blue was all. And then
Yeah.
he came in the chat and he was like, "Hey, I heard you guys were talking about me." And somebody was like, "No, we've been talking about Hair Junkie's crazy world and cars." And then he's like, "Okay, then I'll leave." He left.
Yeah, like that's just messy shit. For
Like, literally, they were talking
does
about Hair
anybody truly think that a fucking traffic ticket for a seatbelt violation is comparable to a murder charge?
Hey, Liz.
Is that fucking real? Come on.
I mean, maybe in somebody's world, I guess.
Oh, everybody behave.
No. Y'all don't have to behave. I was scrolling and I heard from the outside, so I was like, let me just jump in real quick. So I don't know what y'all know about that situation, but I do know how it came about and actually who did the digging and why they did it.
Okay.
Not saying it's right, I can't point no fingers, as we all know.
Yeah.
Somebody already tried to point fingers at me, and that's fine. Whatever. I owned up my shit. But the thing is, apparently Harley was kind of boasting about how she was unfindable, and you can't find her, and somebody took that as a challenge.
Yeah, I did know that. I even mentioned that last
And
night.
that's the first thing that they found. And of course, it was put in somebody's Discord, and that spreads like wildfire. But I will tell you, it was not Ratina who did the digging.
No,
It wasn't Rock. It wasn't Ratina.
no, it was, as far as I know, it was Katie. I mean, she's the one that put it
Somebody in
out
that
there. So
Okay. All I know is it was somebody in that Discord who,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, but what's funny to me is it's being said that I showed my traffic ticket in comparison to what she did. That's false as fuck.
I wasn't there, so I can't speak on that.
yeah.
I was
Yeah,
working all
false
the
as
time
fuck.
when y'all
But
were all
I
doing
don't
all
give
that.
two fucks. I
Yeah,
know
well,
that.
I don't know who would have mentioned that it was Regina, but it wasn't us.
I just have been,
Yeah, I don't know who
scrolling,
that is.
but I've heard rumors and whatnot of people saying it was Ratina or Rock
No.
or this and that, and I was like, well, let me just, since I'm here,
Yeah, no,
what I can testify to that it wasn't those people.
No, it was the only ones that I know was, Katie, the one that put it out last night, and she
I
did
don't
it
even know who
K
Katie
Dot's
is. Who's
live.
Katie?
I don't know who Katie is. I just know
Are
that
y'all
she was
talking about TikTok FBI Katie, or who you talking about?
I don't know because I don't know either one. She was in K Dot's live last night.
And then it was probably TikTok FBI.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody, whoever that Blue came in here and told her to stream. And she, because they had an announcement, so she started streaming because of the announcement. And something came about, and I was like, well, who is that talking? And then I guess they got into it with Harley. Harley came over here to let her events about her situation. We were going through tornadoes last night, so I wasn't really paying attention to topic of conversation. But when she was like, I just don't understand why people want to put up people's information, and I was like, well, here, fuck it. And look it up, and I put up a picture of my traffic ticket. I was like, that's the only thing I've ever gotten, and we were talking about my story of how I gotten it. But today, somehow, that's been to in comparison to a murder charge. Any fucking logical human being would know that it's not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
you know how Dora always puts it when it's being talked about how somebody looks up somebody's information.
yeah, Dora will dox
Dora,
herself.
yeah, she'll do it every fucking time. So it's not that she was comparing or trying to downplay Harley's charge at all. That's just what the fuck Dora does every time.
Yeah, knowing Dora, I understand that better now. I
Yeah,
could see how if you don't know Dora, you could take it as trying to compare it. I guess it's
yeah,
just a matter of context.
yeah. Yeah, and like I said, people are gonna believe what they believe in any certain
Facts.
situation.
Like, I'm not here to
No
change nobody's
judging.
opinion. Keep that fucking opinion. I don't give a damn. You ain't feeding fucking or financing me, so what I got to do to worry about you? I don't.
Yeah, but the whole I don't even Retina wasn't even brought up last night as far as in here or in K-Dots that I know of. So I would have never associated Retina with the information Harley's information from last
Oh
night.
no, I wasn't trying to say that y'all were.
No, I
Heard
know.
it elsewhere, and I was just like, well, this is a spot I'm comfortable in, so let me just
Yeah,
put my little 2 cents in, even though I haven't been around much.
yeah.
Which I appreciate you letting me up, even though I've been a stranger.
You're welcome, Liz. I love you.
I love you too. I did get in Mama J's box the other. It wasn't last night. It was the night before last. It was like 4:30 something in the morning.
Yeah.
What we doing? Because I don't really exist when y'all exist during the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's so damn cute. Every time she was like, "This person," I was like, "I see you trying. I love you. I appreciate you."
She has passed out asleep. And I've got her nighttime music on.
Oh.
She'll be up in a couple hours.
Wait, she's sleeping at? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, she's sleeping at this time, and then she's up normally when I'm at work. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she looked really tired when I was there in her life.
Super tired, yeah.
Dude, we were talking about singing, and she was like, I may not be the best singer. I was like, I don't give a fuck if you can't carry a tune. It's the confidence, mama. You kill it every time.
Yep. All those little kids, it just warmed my heart listening to them, and they're all dancing, and it's just a positive. It's just awesome what Mama J does, and they get so excited to sing, and I can't. I'm not singing. I can't carry a tune. I can't. So I'll be in the chat and gift people.
Well, damn it! Did I just go all the way in there?
I'm not gonna lie and say
Not
I
get
can't
my
carry a tune because I
shit.
think Better Days will clock me on that one. So
Hold on, please.
Liz, you have a beautiful voice. I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop it. Stop telling people. I like pretending that I can, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened was, gotcha.
But other than the fuckery that I've only caught glimpses of, how has everybody been?
Good. I've been
Good.
sleeping for 2 days.
Amazing. My son graduated today, Liz.
That's right. Oh my goodness. Congratulations.
Oh, this mama heart.
One chapter closing, another one opening.
Yep.
Yep, he's on the way to college.
Oh my god, mine is starting 6th and 7th this year.
Wow.
In fact, my youngest
It's
is
crazy.
11 on Monday, man. Just to think about when
double
I
digits.
can't even to think about them graduate. I don't wanna.
Yep.
Go back to
It'll
being
be
a baby.
fast.
Yeah. It's incredible, but then like especially because you're a baseball, you know,
Yep.
to watch them, and then there was probably maybe 4 kids that are going on to play college sports in his class. So to me that was just an extra like you freaking did it. Like you did this,
Yep.
bud. Like this is you. You are going to the next level for baseball and it's you. Like
So
you did
awesome.
that.
I say I can't
You know,
wait
like
for I don't want them to grow up, but then I think about it and knowing that my son, like I have highlights, like I've been making a highlight reel since he started T-ball, okay? Like
mhm.
what just seeing him grow and develop and being this incredible ball player, I can't wait to see what the future holds for him, you know.
Yep. Yep.
Mandy, I feel you. Yeah, my youngest, his 5th grade graduation is next week.
Aww.
It's me boo-hooing in the back row.
Yeah, I think I cried more at like VPK graduation and 5th grade than I did today because there's so much going on. So I kind of had my moment like after.
Right.
Like this mama needs a minute. Let me go for a walk by myself.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Starbies,
Oh wow.
your mama
Kudos.
heart.
I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
No.
My two are 9 years apart, and that was hard.
Mine are like 21 months apart, I think, if I did the math right. I feel like that was like the best age gap ever. I told myself after my youngest turned 5 that I would get fixed because I can't see that large of an age gap. Because I mean, me and my siblings were all 18, almost 18 months exactly apart, all of us
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah, that's me and my brother are 18 months apart.
Yeah, I got 3 brothers, and somehow it's. I think all of us are 18 except for one of us is like 19 months apart. I'm like, damn, so close. Y'all planned this, right? That just wasn't an accident. Oh goodness, Mandy. I couldn't do it. I got one that thinks people are gross and get away from me, and the other one who I've already had to tell you can't have girlfriends in 5th grade. Stop it.
So Starbies, you need to have one of the kids in my son's class had where he was in his cap and gown, and then the younger sibling was in their cap and gown, and it said, "I'm done," and then the little one said, "Just beginning,"
That would
with
be
like their
such
cap and
a
gown on.
How
Oh,
cute.
I don't know how I was blessed with a 28-year-old and 8-year-old. 20 years is definitely
You?
a huge gap.
Oh my gosh.
And raising them today versus the way they wanted you to do it 20 years ago is like day and night.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I'm as well. I'm okay. We the same age. I'm over here, just shy of 32.
Oh, Mandy, she's 30. Oh, well, yeah, it's probably time, but you know what? That's awesome. She's getting married. I couldn't imagine. I can't do the wedding dress yet. I'm not ready for all that. I just got the cap and gown. But a lot of people on when they were graduating, like it says what they want to do in their future, and it's like I just want to be the best wife and the best mom, and I'm like, okay, whoop,
Just like, no.
let's get through graduation first. My son didn't say that, by the way.
Nope, your son's. I'm gonna be in Major League Baseball.
That's so awesome. So awesome.
Yeah, his dream is to be a coach and to open up sports facilities so that people can follow their dream of baseball. I was like,
Yes.
Precious.
yes,
That's so cool.
I'll tell you what, even just being an assistant coach for my kids' team, it being the only female presenting person in charge on their team, because you have the one coach who's a hard ass and you can't even give the kids a compliment, and then you have the other one who's like trying to push and be better and all that, and then I'm over here like, you know what? It's okay to lose. Y'all are 20-3. Them 3 losses humble you and tell you that you can't just expect to win every time.
Yep.
Like, you actually have to work for it, and those you have to treasure those losses just as much as your wins, because you learn something from it. You can cry about it, sure.
Mhm.
Go ahead. It sucks to not have a perfect record, but look at the whole roster, because we play on a traveling team, and so we're all over the Midwest. But I was like, look at, nobody is undefeated.
Yeah.
Not a single soul in your guys' 10 and 11 you.
Get him, Liz. Get him.
Gotta lose sometime.
Yeah. It makes you treasure winning even more,
Mhm.
Yeah, even the best teams have their off days. So we beat the number 1 team, and we were the way underdogs. We were
Well, I like
no
to remind
chance, no chance.
that, even with those 3 losses, they still have a better record than our local MLB team, so.
That's awesome.
I did find out that one of my coworkers, her husband's, I guess, brother-in-law is one of the star players on our local MLB team. So for my son's birthday, because it's Monday, I was like, hey, I need you to do me a favor. Can you get a ball signed? Because it happens to be one of my son's favorite players. So I'm so freaking excited to give that to him on Monday.
Oh, that's awesome.
So freaking excited. You know what he asked for his birthday? A perm.
I love that.
A perm?
Because he does like the low burst taper fade like I do, kind of, but he leaves it long on top. And if he would let it grow longer, his waves would be way more prominent. But he wants the curls and he wants them now.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, the problem is with getting a perm, we gotta time it, because you can't wear a hat or get it wet for the first 24 to 48 hours. So you have practice so X amount of times a week, and our barber is only in so many days a week, so we have to time this perfectly.
Yep.
Because if it rains, you ain't going to practice, bud.
They still do perms, huh?
Yeah, which is crazy, because as somebody who naturally has curly hair, and then my oldest has 4B, 4C type hair, I'm just like, bro, if you would just let it grow a little bit, man, you'll get there.
Yeah, my hair wouldn't take a perm. I think I had 2 or 3 perms trying to get it to take, and so now my hair, when I wash my hair and if I let it air dry, I have waves. But
I tell you what, this week I have seen that whole trend, because one woman came on and said that we gingers are of black descent, and first of all, is it factual? Who knows? Second of all, but hearing that we have so many hair struggles and the hyper fetishizing and all that stuff, and people who I made a post just a little bit ago about how I spent the better part of my adult life hiding the fact that I was born a redhead because I was so tired of all the comments and people wanting to touch my hair and whatnot.
Yep.
But knowing that even though I spent my youth being bullied for my ginger tendencies, there are people who thought we were the standard of beauty. Bro, I can't tell you how many times I've cried this week.
Yeah.
Like, I spent all this time ruining and hiding my hair, but these people are in awe, in love with the fact that we have this alabaster complexion with the freckles and the hair and the.
Yep.
This week has healed a good part of me. Oh my goodness. I can't tell you how many times I fucking cried this week over that shit.
That's awesome. My mom had a friend when I was a girl, when I was younger. She had a friend that had red hair, and what I loved about her, you know, is the red hair, but you know, then she also had freckles, and she couldn't tan to save her life.
I can't.
Yeah, but the freckles was so cute.
They come out more in the sun.
Mhm.
I don't tan, they connect. I get lobster red, I get pink, and then I go back to being pasty.
Yeah.
I wish I could, though. I wouldn't be so damn reflective out in the sun. Well, it is time for me to give the oldest their nighttime insulin. I'm sorry for derailing y'all.
No, you're
I'm
fine.
gonna hop up here for a minute.
Yep.
I'm gonna hop down. I love y'all and thank y'all for letting me up.
All right. Love you, Liz.
Bye.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go too.
Okay, Amber.
All
Me
right, I
too.
love you guys.
I think I can sleep some
Love
more.
you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Amber. They really should have a graduation cap on this app. I mean, it's that time of year.
Yeah. I know.
I would sport it with my Elfie.
And I gotta work tomorrow. Lovely.
Wifeys.
I know.
Sorry.
I may sleep I work tomorrow, then I'm off for 2 days. Hopefully. Because then I work 5 days.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have to work next week. And my boss was calling earlier, woke me up. And I didn't answer. I'm like, nope. 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 I don't know what you want,
So-
but I don't want to find out.
Translation is wifey's going to be really tired next week, y'all. Okay? That's a lot of days working in a row.
Yeah, for me. For me, it is.
But you're going to be happy when you get that paycheck. Mm-hmm.
I said
Making
we
that
am.
money.
Uh-oh, what am I holding please for?
Oh,
shit.
hold please. Oh, no.
I gotta steal my
I don't.
husband's ladder.
I don't like when she says that. Oh, Chick Flick, I feel you on that.
Aw.
Yeah, that would be me. I can't do the eye test. Yep. That's me.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have to renew mine on my birthday. Because to see up close, I wear reading glasses because bitch can't afford to go to the eye doctor and get glasses. It's not the eye doctor appointment that I can't afford, it's the glasses.
It's the glasses. I wear my contacts and my glasses when I go out. You guys, I can't see crap. Ola.
So this bitch be doing reading glasses.
Yes, sugar boom boom. Renew online. That's the best way. Cause see, I have my contacts in now.
So what? If you renew online, do you not have to take the eye test?
Nope. They go by your old one. I haven't had to do my eye test in like 20 years.
There you go, T.
But they're doing that new ID thing. So like if Florida has already had that, we've already had the big ID where you have to bring in your firstborn child to get your identification.
Yeah.
So that could be part of it. You guys might be changing over to that, and you have to go in to do the eye test. But no. Yeah. So I have my contacts in, guys, so I can read the chat, and then I can't see far away, so I have my glasses. So I'm blind. Yes, real ID. Thank you, Latina. I couldn't think of it. Thank you.
See, I can see far away, or I can read far away, but I can't read up close.
I can't see far away.
Well, my body started falling apart at 40, so count yourself lucky. You got that 5 extra years. And mine started with a rupture of my appendix, so.
Ooh, sugar boom boom. Oh, living on the edge. She was driving on an expired DL. She didn't know it.
Shame on you.
Don't let TT know that, because they're going to tell you, they're going to make a video on you. They're going to be like, "Do you know what her history is? She's a rebel. You're a good driver." Well, but if you're living on an expired driver's license, then you're not a good driver.
My God, it's midnight. I still gotta clean my room, so I'm hopping out here so I can listen. I need you guys to keep me entertained.
Okay, we will.
So get up and start dancing or something, T.
Okay.
You gotta dance? Dang it.
What live did you just come from, Sugar Boom Boom?
Ooh, yeah. Where'd you go, Sugar Boom Boom? We were talking about expired driver's license, and now you're talking about crazy wild lives. I'm lost. Oh, she's in a box.
Shh, I'm in a box. Shh.
Yes.
I was scrolling TikTok and I don't remember who was the host of the live, but it had Sam. Oh my gosh, what's her name? Been there, done that, Sam, or been everywhere, Sam. I can't remember her full name. And Puckett, Sam, Scam Opera in there, and they were going at digital deceivers because she has subscriptions and her gifts on while she's doing awareness.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It was crazy and stupid.
Yeah. Why? Just, oh my God. That was always a big issue, too, when I was doing awareness with some people. Because one person didn't do it, nobody should do it.
Yeah.
Sugar Boom Boom's in a box. Woo-woo.
Or if you do it, you should donate the money.
Yeah. So
Checkmates Live.
yes, that one.
Oh,
Was this the first time she's had her gifts and subscriptions on?
No, she's had them. She's had her gifts on from the start of her doing lives, I believe. But
Yeah.
and then subscriptions, you can't turn off, and people started subscribing to her.
Yeah.
And and then she'll do subscription only awarenesses on Sunday, just as a preview of what the upcoming week's going to be.
Yeah.
And they don't agree with that either.
Okay, Harley. Hugs.
good night, Harley.
Beep beep.
Go have to work. Beep beep. Lay.
Yeah, that's stupid. I mean, so they're really upset because they don't subscribe and can't join the Sunday lives. The nitpicking on this app is fucking wild.
Yeah. I agree.
Dora, I'm still holding on.
Yeah, we're still holding.
Yes. Dora. What rabbit hole did you go down? You have to tell.
Must be a long, dark rabbit hole because it's been a while.
And before, it's midnight here. I'm just saying. It's been a long day. So our graduation started at 10, and the valedictorian goes, "Good afternoon," and we're like, hello, it's 10:30 in the morning. Don't know what time zone you're in, but it's still morning.
I mean, technically for school, their day's half over, so.
That's true, but we're like, I know you probably practiced this a gazillion times, but when graduation starts at 10 a.m. in the morning, and you're like one of the first people to speak, it's probably going to be the morning still, because there's only 52 kids in the class. It's not that big. It was funny because they were like, good afternoon. Okay, good morning. Next time, let us have our coffee before you have graduation.
Yeah, I think by 10 o'clock, I've usually had a pot of coffee by then.
Yes. I didn't have anything.
Ooh, that's rough.
It was very rough.
Yeah.
Dora. Hey, Glaucoma, welcome in. Welcome in.
Hey, Lucina.
T, what time do you work tomorrow?
10
Or
to
today?
3.
Well, that's kind of long.
Yeah. Usually is on Sundays because it's not really all that busy. It can be. Some Sundays are, but. And there's not a truck to put up, like everything's already put up, so we have to go through back stock or overstock. Dora, are we waiting on something really good?
I know, right? Dora.
Oh, please.
It must be good.
20 minutes ago. Dora, I need you to get with it.
Oh, good God.
Asking for a friend, but we're waiting on Dora, and she's typing LOL in the chat.
Right? Thank you. Somebody had to say it. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Everybody's saying good night. I don't need people to say good night. I need excitement. It's only midnight. I got at least 3 more hours before I can go to sleep.
My favorite rocket ship running to the sky.
All right, see ya.
That's the rocket ship that the salutatorium is on still. It has not landed, nor will it ever land. Just saying. You guys, I'm normally really like patient, but I was looking around going, what the heck is happening? Looking at my clock. Like, it was over 10 minutes.
Be like, can we hurry this up? I'm gonna take
And
a nap.
I have no idea. Yeah, like, what you didn't. I'm pretty good. Like, I get the Bible stuff, and you're going to reflect this and reflect on this person, this passage. But you did the whole Bible. Like, you just. Everybody had something to do with you. Nope. And then we had some people over for graduation party, and they were like, "So what'd you think about the speech?" And we're like, "Oh, thank God, you guys felt the same way." We talked about it the whole way home. Like, what was that? I was just like, I hope that my salutatorian and my like our speeches for my graduation weren't like that, but apparently they weren't. So, oof, because the plane has not landed. The valedictorian though was so good. Though his mom is the principal of the school.
Oh, Lord.
No pressure. She was up on stage with you. Yep, it's very cool.
Wait, Mom was the principal?
Yeah, the valedictorian, the mom is the lower school principal.
She wrote the speech.
And so it was like, I want to thank my mom, and you could tell like there's fun fact is when the salutatorian was like, I want to thank my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, my grandma, blah 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 blah. Valedictorian, I want to thank my mom. So you could tell who's been there for their life and who wasn't there for their life, and you're like, oh, awkward.
Yeah.
Dad, you are not mentioned. But yeah, she was like literally right behind him on the speech, and we're like,
she wrote it.
Mom? Yeah, probably. But it was good. Like, thank you, Mom, for writing it then. Because it made sense. You had the beginning, you had the end, and all just molded together. Salutatorian, take notes.
Yep.
Either that, someone really paid attention during like writing class and stuff.
They kind of use some big words where you were like, "Can I get the Googler out? What does that mean?"
What is that? GBT.
Right.
Here we go.
I was like, "What's that word mean?" And I went to school, but woof, that was a big word. And I'm sure my son was like, "I have no idea, Mom." Nope. It was like, Dora, we're
Dora,
still waiting.
this bitch is ready for bed.
Okay, Dora, you have 2 minutos to get the hold, please. Because wifey and the other wifey gonna go to 9/8.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord.
Did you hear that? Yes. Hola, Latina. Ooh, Smurfette. Welcome in. Okay, Dora. Dora, I'm going to drop you from the box. Hold, please.
I'm gonna be holding.
Okay, you have
in my dreams.
Oh,
a
T.
minute and a half.
Yeah.
I missed that live the other night. Was it Thursday night or Friday night? Thursday night about Jen. Is that on your YouTube or your YT?
Oh no, but I do have to put it on there. I'll download it after I get off.
Okay.
And hopefully it won't take me that long, and then I can put it on my YT.
Okay.
I'll start downloading it now. Hold on.
She's laughing and she's putting in the chat, hold please.
I know. She's at the space station.
Okay, Dora, you have less than un momento. 1 minute.
Let's see. What day was I talking about?
I think that was Thursday. 'Cause I had to go, yeah, I think I had to go in store that day. Or did I go Friday? No, I went Thursday. I didn't go anywhere Friday. Yeah, I had to work in store that day, so. Excuse me.
Thank you. It's contagious.
It's way past my bedtime too.
Okay, Dora, your time has expired. You were teasing. You
Yeah, it would
are
have been
a
Thursday
teaser.
because it would have been after I got off work.
Yeah.
I missed that. You guys, I took 3 days off. 3.
And you missed a lot.
Dang, and everything just blew up.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, so I have a 30-minute live. Okay, so I'll put that one on there and let me download this one. I don't have access to, I guess, because I got Mannered. But I do have 2 other ones. So I'm downloading the 30-minute one now. And then there's...
Oh, the boyfriend's pulling up. His car is so loud, I can hear that thing coming a block away.
Video not available. What?
Right, Mandy? You've been dangling that carrot for a minute.
So apparently I do not have access to it. Well, that sucks.
Well, that's dumb.
I might have to see if I can get it a different way.
Right, Mandy? Dora, you in big trouble with all of us.
Hello.
Hi, friends.
Hi.
So again, I put it in the chat earlier. I don't care where you sit, who you're with. If you are impacted by these storms and you have insurance coverage questions, follow me, message me, do whatever, and I will help whoever I can. It is what I do for a living. And again, I don't care who you are.
Yep. Awesome.
This is a real life situation, and people have lost everything they have. If you have questions, please, you don't even have to follow me. Message me and I will get to it.
Yep.
That's the only thing I wanted to say. Like,
Okay.
yeah. And the states that have been affected are the states that I cover on a daily basis. And this is just devastating. So my prayers are with everyone. And again, just reach out if you have questions.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you for doing
It
that.
is very much appreciated.
absolutely. Drop me because I know that affects the algorithm.
Okay. Thank you. Dora, I'm just gonna go to bed. I love you.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Yeah, you bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye. Y'all have a good night.
You too.
Thank you. Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. And we will see y'all sometime tomorrow. Good night.